Hey guys, my name is Akbar. Welcome to my cooking show. Today we're going to be cooking two fillets of salmon right over here. And we're going to do it in the oven, and it's going to be Indian spiced. The first thing you want to do is you want to pat dry the fish. So I'm going to go get some paper towel. You've probably heard this before. Patting down fish is really important, or any type of meat actually. So once you have both sides patted dry, the next thing you want to do is salt it. I have all of the measurements for all of the spices and all of the ingredients in the description below. So I'm going to mix the spices in with each other, but I'm going to salt it separately. I always want to make sure I control how much salt I put in my dishes. It's just easier for me to do that than mixing it in with the marination and not truly knowing how much is going in. So we're going to salt it. Make sure you're not putting too much, but you want to make sure that it's lightly coated. So I'm currently living in Toronto, the east side. I've lived in the GTA, the Greater Toronto area, my entire life. Mississauga, pretty much my entire life. I recently moved to Scarborough. The bigger the knives, the better. So now that we've salted it, we're gonna add a little bit of ground black pepper on the skin. That's how I like it. And I'm going to do the rest of the marination with some canola oil. It's about half a cup, but as I said, you'll see in the description all of the details. So I guess we can start with one lemon and its juice, I should say. All right, so first things first, cumin and coriander, my two favorite spices. Go right in there. Next, some Garam Masala and some onion powder. You're also going to add a little bit of Kashmiri Chili Powder and also some turmeric. Some garlic and ginger, minced. Okay, now that you have your spices in one marination, you're going to give it a mix. You can use a spoon, fork, whisk, it doesn't really matter. So once all of that is mixed appropriately, you're going to grab a brush. You're going to begin brushing the fish. This is a pretty straightforward process. I don't know if you need any more explanation, but this marination should be good enough for 2 whole fillets. Okay, let's flip it. So whenever you ask the fish guy to fillet the fish, because I bought it whole, right? There's going to be a good chance that there's still going to be bones here. Now, if you have kitchen tweezers, you can work through them and just pull them out one by one, but I don't really care about it. So I'm not going to do that today. that's the marination. I'm gonna set the oven to 350, and while I do this on purpose because I want to give the fish a little bit of time with the spice before it goes straight into the oven. So that's kind of my strategy. I'm gonna set it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and once it comes up to temperature, I'm gonna put these guys in. I'm gonna start with about 15 minutes. I'm gonna check the temperature with my instant read thermometer, and if it needs a little bit more time, that's what I'll give it more time. It's tough to say exactly how long it'll take to cook. Obviously, the tail end is going to be cooked much faster than the thicker piece. So every salmon or every fish can vary, right? So that's the plan. Okay, the oven is preheated. We're going to throw this in for 15 to 20 minutes and check the temperature. So, okay, we are having broccoli at our side for today's dish, and we are going to be steaming it for a little bit and then throwing it in the oven while the salmon is cooking. I like broccoli. It's kind of nice. All right. So here's the plan. These are going in the steamer for 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 6. Let's see how I'm feeling. And they're going to be seasoned with some salt, freshly ground black pepper, and red chili flakes before I throw on a little bit of butter at the end, and that should do it. Okay, so let's do this. This is what I use to steam stuff. The kettle is boiled. Put it in a pot. You don't want too much water in there. Throw a lid on. It'll make it faster. Ooh, that's hot. Here we go. So the broccoli's not all the way done, but it's getting there. Real steamy. We're gonna add a little bit of canola oil. Some salt. Really feel how much salt you want in a dish, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put the amount below, but after a few times, I think you'll get it. Although I do sometimes heavily over salt. And some red chili flakes. How much you can handle. I just give it a mix. Okay, so once you're good, go ahead and throw them in the oven. The 15-minute timer is up, and the salmon is almost there. What I like to do before I pull it out, it's been cooking on the skin, right? So it's nice and crispy underneath, but I want a little bit of crisp on top as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on a light broil, put the salmon right up top, just for 2 to 3 minutes, and it should be good to go. The salmon should be ready, so let's check it. Oh damn! That's looking so good. Real nice. You can just tell it's gonna be amazing. And it does. Beautiful. Perfect. And And this is good because you can kind of have it whatever size you like, you know what I mean? Just like to release it from the bottom of the pan. We're just going to put this to the side, and I'm going to check on the broccoli. We'll put a little bit of butter on there. And that'll do it for the first episode. Thank you so much for watching if you watched this far. I'm going to clean up here and I'm going to show you guys some pictures of the finished product. Thanks.